Notara 26 is where the squad is. It's a street in the Exarchii district of Athens. The Exarchii district is known worldwide, I would say, for its struggle identity. It's where most anarchists hang out or live. So it used to house a pension fund for public sector workers. It's been vacant for 5 years, as I said, and we thought it was unique because of its space, its big space. So on the 25th of September we squatted it, and we started. We made a public call for people to come and support. We had an assembly carried out straight away. The assemblies at the beginning were daily. The assemblies work in a non-hierarchical way. It's self-organized. There's no leadership. There's no nothing. Anyway, anyone can come as an individual and participate. No groups. Especially, no NGOs and all that. In 3 months that we've been working, we've hosted around 3,000 people have passed through here. They're all nationalities. We have, Afghani, Iranian, Moroccan. We have a lot of Syrians as well have passed. What we do is we try, because Athens is a transit place for most of these people, so they come here and they want to leave again for Idomeni or the borders. So we try and make their stay here as comfortable as they can, help them with what we can for the rest of the travel. Instead of them being, because here what happens is, because of a government being a government and thus not helpful, in these situations the people are staying outside in the cold, so we've made this squat so they can come here, be warm, sleep in a bed, eat, like decent human beings. And that's what we do basically. We have like a maximum day. They can stay up to 7 days. After that, depending on their situation, we let them stay a bit more if they need to. In Greece, now we have a leftist government, which is very funny to hear, because everyone knows that it's not that. Anyway, it's kind of weird and funny at the same time. A government is like any government, I think, in the world. Concentrates only on receiving money and spending as less money it can. So, and the Red Cross does that as well, as an organization as it is, because it takes money from the government. All NGOs do that, in Greece at least, as far as I know. Many people do NGOs so they can have tax deductions. So this is why a basic reason that we don't want anything to do with NGOs. So I'd say the government works like a big NGO in a way. So what it does is it takes money from the European Union to kind of, the European Union gives money to Greece to kind of to help solve the problem, because it's a problem for some people. And they just they open old stadiums and they throw them inside. They give them, they don't even give them food, or they give them very little food. They like animals, they have them sleeping on the floor and stuff like that. And people really don't want to, even in Exarchia, when we first made the squad and brought refugees here, people around didn't like the idea a lot. Although the encouraging thing is that after a while they started helping the people here. They started helping and volunteering here as well, because they saw that such a self-organized experiment works, and it's a valid and realistic approach to this problem. Although we are small, it has very much helped in showing the community and society that this is a very, as I said, real real approach, and realistic, and that people can don't have to think in ways of governments to help, or NGOs, that there's another path. The rest of the European countries don't want these people because they've had enough of them in their countries. Now they've closed the borders for some people and soon for all, I think. These people have been trapped here. And now the government is trying to intimidate them by arresting as many as they can, make them sign extradition paper to return to their countries, and usually by force. We've had some cases reported where they would beat with their battalions. They would beat with the batons their hands until they sign. Especially in Corinthos, where we will be on Sunday to protest against that detention center there. So yeah, the government thinks that by this way it will scare people that don't even have access to newspapers, that are traveling here, and they won't come in Greece. But they don't know about all these things. They just come, they come because they know that you just pass through here. They don't know that in Greece people are being chasing away immigrants and stuff like that. So this problem seems to be escalating. So more people will be stuck as time passes. Realistically, I don't think that any government will, cares about that a lot. They just want them out of here. So they won't sit on a table like they do, for example, for the debt of Greece and talk about what we will do for immigrants, about immigrants. So I think that it's just more people will be coming here, more people will be on the streets. A government would find a solution to this kind of problem, but I know that governments don't work like that. So that's why from in the beginning I don't have any illusions that such thing will happen.